What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chef DA, and I'm here to do a review on the Meta Ray-Bans. So, I've been wanting to get these for the longest. I actually didn't know that they had came out with a new version of these. Pretty much looks the same, but a new version, a new upgrade. So I was in the market to buy some new glasses, and I found out that I needed reading glasses, which I can actually see right here, but I needed reading glasses. So I changed my lenses prescription, but I still needed my old prescription for distance. So I was like, well, I need some glasses. So something told me to look up some Ray-Bans, because I've had maybe, I don't know how many pairs of Ray-Bans in my life, but Ray-Bans is my go-to glasses and frames, I would say. And I was like, I'm the technology guy, so I might as well get the Metas. But these are the ones that I got, the Wayfarers. And I got these because I've had some frames similar to this that I had as sunglasses, and then I turned them into my glasses for my prescription. So I kind of gravitated that towards those, but the process of me picking them is what's next. So the process of me picking the glasses was fairly easy. I'm the type of person where I look at a million videos before I buy anything. YouTube is where it's at when it comes to reviews these days, so I pretty much went on there to find out how the frames look on other people. Then it came to the point where I needed to go in the store, and I actually have vision insurance. So I have two different vision insurances. One's with my wife's job, one's with mine. My job pays for our vision insurance, so that's a plus. And a plus for having vision insurance is you get discounts on your frames, discounts on your lenses, you get discounts on your transition lenses as well. Even though some of the Ray-Bans, I think, come with transition lenses, but when you have insurance, they knock off the price. So when you're looking to get some frames, know that you can get these frames from Meta, their website. You can get them from Ray-Ban's website. You can get them from Target, LensCrafters, Best Buy, Macy's, and Costco. Through me looking at YouTube, this one guy said that his experience was kind of messed up, because he said it's Ray-Ban's glasses, so I'm gonna go to a Ray-Ban store. But the case that this was, they didn't even have the frames that he wanted. So I would say call before you go, and look up videos of what styles is out, or just go on those websites to see what's available. That way you can just narrow it down. You can call them, tell them that I need this pair, I want these frames, I want transitions, clear, and or just shades. I would always call before you go to find out what's available in your area. And you can also buy them used. Like, you can go on OfferUp, eBay, and you're definitely gonna save a lot of money that way. So this is the Ray-Ban's website. It showed, I really wanted these transparent ones right here. You can see through the glasses and see all the technology inside. The Meta website, You can also find out all the colors you want, what style you want, and I think you can try them on, see how they look on your face. I think that's more so for if you have a cell phone. They show you exactly how they look, how they gonna come, and then you can go through all the different styles for that particular frame. And then on here it has a part where it says do you need a prescription. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys, when you buy technology and or things that's just expensive, know how much it is to replace stuff. So on here I'm gonna just show you how much the charging case costs if you lose it. That's $99. But if you lose this thing, just be prepared, or if it breaks or whatever happens, just be prepared to pay more money. For the people that want discounts, here's a little hack that I got for you. You can get vision insurance for like under $20. Get vision insurance. 9 times out of 10, you probably need glasses anyway. You can get those discounts. Because if you want all the bells and the whistles for the lenses, the frames, the transitions, because there is different type of transitions. Ray-Bans has their own lenses, and then where I went at Lens Crafters, they have their own lenses as well. Another hack is I usually get the insurance and I cancel it when I don't need it. This is a little breakdown of what I spent. So it basically tells me what the retail price is, plan savings, and what I actually spent on here. The glasses cost $2.99 for just a regular shiny, the single vision. So for the actual lenses, I had to pay $180. UV protection, the standard scratch resistance, the classic anti-reflective, the polycarbonate. I think that's the type of lens too, but the photochromic is the actual transition, and the DST process, and I really don't know what that is. And the lens finish, don't know what that is, but that's the standard stuff that comes with it. But that all came out to a whopping $887.33. My plan covered this amount right here. This is what I paid at the end of the day. So it came out to $440.28. This is the case. The light comes on when you open it, it tells you, I think the eyeglasses that they're 100%. When you take them out, it tells you basically that amber light's telling you that the case needs to be charged. One thing about these glasses is the battery sucks. The battery is horrible. For something that costs this much, you would think they would have put a better battery in it. I wore it for the first day, and I was listening to some music for maybe 30 minutes. I was, messing around with it a little bit. I'm not really doing a lot. It was already at like 30% from 100. Ain't no way. One thing that I think I'm going to do is turn the glasses off when I know I'm not going to be using them. I noticed that the battery drains when you're not even doing anything. I think it's because it's always listening all the time, waiting for that wake up word. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to turn them completely off when I'm not using them. These are the frames that I got. I got the shiny black. The crazy part about it is I did not order shiny black. I ordered matte black. But when I got to LensCrafters, I just knew something was gonna go wrong. But I went in there, opened up the box, it's shiny glasses inside. My festivity level was at like an 8 because I'm working on myself. But it was shiny, and I knew I wanted the mattes because I just knew I wanted that. Something told me just, calm down. Just look at the other glasses on the wall and see, just compare. I picked up the matte black ones, and I was like, wait, I might keep the shiny ones. I was thinking about being incognito. When you have these frames and you have those one camera on the side, the lenses are shiny, right? So if you have a matte black glasses and then you have those shiny lenses on the sides, people can obviously see that there's cameras on there. I was like, well, maybe I'll just keep the shiny glasses because in a sense, you can barely see it. Like if they're back here, you can pretty much barely see that there's a lens on there because the lenses are shiny and the frame is shiny. So I just kept them. Another thing is, if you really want these glasses and you go to the store and they don't have them, like this dude said, I looked at his video, don't just buy them just because you want them so bad. You buying something that's $2.99 plus. The Meta website says free delivery, free returns, and they have a warranty. Speaking of warranties, even though they have a warranty, like when I bought these glasses, it cost like $50 for a year or two for the protection. I'm getting it because I got a 2-year-old daughter just screaming in the other room, and she likes to pick up my glasses. If they break, you gotta pay out of pocket, I get protection for that, but for these, I get protection. It was an added $50, so that $440.28 turned to $490. LensCrafters has discounts to where if you're I was out of network with my insurance, well, not my wife's insurance, but because you're out of network, they give you deals. So they gave me $50 off, meaning that you might as well add that protection on there because they're already giving you a $50 discount. The glasses right here is your camera. On this side is the indicator light. When you take a picture, you can see the indicator light. And when you take a video, the light stays on. I think it kind of pulses a little bit. This is not a camera on this side. It just detects what this light sees. And if it's covered, it won't take a video. A new hack that I'm doing, so most people want to cover that light up. So most people have been putting tape on it. It's all different type of things. So I went on Amazon and I got light dimmer tape. That little sticker. They made stickers and strips of blackout tape and dimming tape. So you can put it on this indicator light to make it less noticeable. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys to see what it says. I'm gonna cover it and press it.
The capture LED is blocked. Unblock the front of the glasses to use the camera.
So it's basically saying that it's locked. They're doing this for privacy because if you recording somebody, even though in public you can record people, it's not against the law, but in certain situations, like say for instance you're talking about money, you're in a business meeting, you're doing certain stuff, that you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Some things are confidential, and there's a lot of creeps out here too. So one thing I found out is, so say for instance this indicator light is covered. So they say cover the other one, and this indicator light's gonna tell this one that it's seeing the same thing. So it has this light, the camera has to identify that this lens over here is seeing the same thing, and that's what pretty much how it triggers it. So to stop that, if you had a piece of tape right here or a sticker, you have to cover this one too so it can recognize it's seeing both black. So I'm gonna press the record button and it's covered, right? Take this off. It's actually recorded now. So both of them you have to see the same thing. The side of glasses, when you want to play music, you just tap that and it plays music. Volume up, volume down. There's different functions you can do for this in the settings. So if I want to say, hey Meta, or I have a 3-finger prompt and it prompts the hey Meta function. What am I looking at?
You are looking at a computer monitor displaying a web page about a Ray-Ban Meta charging case.
Back here, you have the speakers right there. These speakers are pretty good, man. I did phone calls. I can hear it. I can hear as if I had the phone to my ear, or kind of sort of if I had earbuds in, because the speakers are literally right here going straight into your ear, and it's not that loud to where other people can hear you, but when you get it on max and it's like a sound, you're gonna hear stuff like that. But for the most part, you put it on 50%, you can still hear. That's at a good level and nobody else is gonna hear you. If you want to be incognito at work, have them on, listen to your music. Nobody's gonna hear that music playing. Granted, the battery sucks. So when you at work, people gonna be kind of like, why you taking off your glasses all the time? Because you charging them. Because you gotta keep charging them just to use them. So that sucks, you know. That's just the basic functions of the glasses that I got. So now I'm going to kind of show what the AI capability is, and I'm gonna just say a couple of things. I ain't gonna go crazy. I'm gonna prompt it to see what type of camera's in front of me. Hey Meta, what type of camera is on my desk?
To ask about what you see, start your question with the phrase, hey Meta, look and...
Hey Meta, look at my desk and tell me what type of camera you see.
The camera on your desk appears to be a mirrorless camera, possibly a Sony model.
Look at it again and tell me what type of camera it is. Good.
The camera appears to be a smartphone camera, possibly an iPhone, mounted on a tripod or a handheld gimbal stabilizer.
Thanks. All right. He's wrong. Maybe if I was holding it in my hand and maybe wasn't a lot of stuff in front of me. I actually have a Canon G7X camera on a tripod, and he said a mirrorless I mean, it works, but I would say it works 70% of the time. Like literally 70%, because with this technology is fairly new and it's always learning. So you got to take all that stuff with a grain of salt, because it's not always going to help you with what you need to do. I'm gonna get the Ray-Ban's case. Hey Meta, what do you see in my hand?
You are holding a microphone in your hand.
Oh my god. Okay, tell me what you see in my hand.
I see a small, rectangular device in your hand, possibly a vape or an e-cigarette.
All right, what is this in my hand?
It appears to be a vape pod.
Okay, look and see what's in my hand right now.
You are holding a pair of glasses in your hand.
All right. Like I said, it works when it wants to work. Hey, Meta. How long does it take to get to San Diego from where I am?
San Diego is around
Live translation. And I live fairly close to Mexico, and you have a lot of Spanish speaking people here, and I would just love to know, because when I was in high school, I did not care about that class. If anything, I was getting kicked out every day. You can listen to a live conversation and hear what people were saying as they said, and then on top of that, you can use the Meta app. This is how you prompt it. Hey Meta, start live translation.
starting live translation from Spanish to English.
And it starts. And I'm gonna press the video.
El nivel es intermedio. Yo leo la línea verde y tú la línea roja.
The level is
Empecemos.
intermediate. I read the green line and you the red line. Let's start.
Un ensayo para la universidad. ¿Y tú?
An essay for the university. What
Qué
about
mal.
you? How bad?
¿A dónde? Te dije que estoy haciendo un ensayo.
Or did I tell you I'm doing an essay?
Es verdad, el día está muy bonito. Ok, vamos. Vamos a practicar.
Hey Meta, stop live translation. That's a game changer right there. Overall, I would give these glasses, I would say 10, but with the battery and the not knowing as far as AI goes, it kind of brings that score down from that 10. But so realistically, I can give it a 7.5. All in all, I love these glasses so far. My everyday glasses, gonna keep them, and I'm gonna keep messing around with them and seeing how they improve over time. But that's my review. Peace out.